I'm torn. I'm torn in between two places that I love. And I want to share in this video why. I know a lot of people are like, what are you doing? Like, what is the thing with you being between Tanzania and South Africa? Like, why? Why are you doing this? And I'm going to set the record straight in this video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ashley. My channel, Ashley in Africa. I share my experience of living, moving, and doing business on the continent of Africa. I started my journey in Tanzania back in 2020, and I now currently live in Johannesburg, South Africa. But I'm actually in between the two. I guess that's what this video is about. I'm the founder of Africa Investors Academy, which is a community of entrepreneurs globally that are learning how to create businesses as well as migrate themselves and their families to respective African countries. And we also do a series of travel, move, and do business virtual events so that people can learn how to travel, move, and do business to various countries on the continent. So that's what we do over on this channel. Welcome. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not new, I haven't been sharing because I have been busy. I have been working, but also resting and taking some time for peace and ease because it's been a really busy season. I've been traveling, a lot. I spent 2 months in the beautiful city of Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar, Tanzania. And coming back to South Africa, it was still cold. And it was still a bit gray. The sun just came out because she was like, you're not about to complain about the sun here in Joburg. But the weather's been up and down, and that's just a part of living in this region, in this country. Otherwise, it's been great reconnecting with friends, getting social, going to see Snow Allegra, Black, and Ira Star. I did that a couple weeks ago. It's just been a vibe. Joburg is such a vibe. I love it. Connecting with my friends over at WeWork. It's been great. I've been enjoying it. But I'm heading back to Zanzibar tomorrow, actually, to kick off our second annual Investor Summit and Mastermind in Zanzibar. And yeah, I'm doing business in three countries. Well, yeah, I'm doing business in 3 countries: US, Tanzania, and South Africa. And you could have never told me that I would be doing this 5 years ago. But if I'm being honest, I definitely manifested this back in my 20s when I said I wanted to be a foreign diplomat working on economic development. So, manifestation is real. The power of prayer and visualization is also very real. But let me just take you a few steps back so you can understand kind of what's happening, why I'm doing this thing, and how it's working out for me, because that part I don't really know. I'm still in the process of figuring that out. But as I mentioned, back in 2020, I migrated from the US, Atlanta, Georgia, to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. And it was there where I recognized that a sabbatical was accessible for me as a Black woman, coming from a very stressful career and just lifestyle. I think most Black women in America are operating at a level that is just outside of their capacity, but that's all we know how to do. But when I was in Tanzania, I experienced rest, I experienced peace, I experienced ease, and I knew that there was no going back for me. I did, however, miss some luxuries, some modern amenities and luxuries like shopping and spas and, fine dining, different cuisines. So I took a trip about 10 months into my sabbatical to Johannesburg, South Africa. And when I saw that I could have all this, baby, I had to have it. I had to make this my life. I knew, okay, I can live in Africa and have all of this beauty, these luxury amenities, head to the bush in 2 hours if I want to, head to the village, get a real African experience in Africa that doesn't necessarily look like the way that we are told it's supposed to look. I was blown away. But as I prepared to move to South Africa, I was encouraged to maintain my relationships in Dar, maintain my connection to Tanzania. And, I didn't know what this would look like, but I knew, all right, I should do that. And I did that. And that led to me building the things like Travel Move Do Business virtual conference in Tanzania, the Investor Summit and Mastermind in Zanzibar, what is now coming down the pipeline as a 5-star luxury travel concierge business for successful entrepreneurs and investors. These are things that we're building out just based on the opportunities that have presented themselves, but also the community that has encapsulated me with love and support and said, no, we see what you're doing, why you want to do it, and we want to help and we want to support you. And I have just met some of the most incredible people and partners in Tanzania that have really poured into me and my family, that are encouraging and pushing me forward, even when I don't necessarily want to move. I'm like, wait, are we doing this again? And I was encouraged to do it by my partners again. So we're doing it again. We've got return guests that are sending their children this year, their adult children, people that are sending their family members to come check out the offerings that are available in East Africa and Southern Africa. It's amazing. It's really, really, really been amazing. And, you know, South Africa for me, it was a strategic lifestyle move. I wanted to be able to live a quality of life that I was accustomed to. And it's different because I get that in Tanzania, but I get it as well in Johannesburg in a way that's just completely different, but also just elevated. And who moves across the world to struggle, right? And to go backwards? No, we get an opportunity to live in the abundance that is ours wherever we are in the world. But for me, that just happens to be the country of South Africa. And so I love it. Now, how is it working out? I mean, it's not easy. I've definitely been struggling with the fact that my travel schedule has really impacted my personal relationships and my social and community interaction and involvement. So I have to be really, really intentional about investing, making time, prioritizing my friendships. And, you know, the beautiful thing is that I'm in community with people that are also doing big things. So nobody is holding it against me that I'm moving about and I'm doing the things that I've been called to do, because I'm essentially just being obedient to my purpose. And, you know, most people are super, super supportive of it, but I do have to be really intentional about being active and engaged with the community that I'm building here and in Dar, because when I am traveling for work, I also want to make sure that I connect with friends and, you know, friends turn family that have really poured into me. And so that's why, guys, you know, I don't have to choose. And that's a beautiful thing. I've actually brought some South African friends to Tanzania, like for business purposes. We're doing projects. We've got South Africans working with Tanzanians in transactions. Like, this relationship or this decision for me has catapulted business for Tanzanians and South Africans alike. And I only see that improving. And so that's my goal. Listen, I am not trying to be the investor business guru by any means. I'm literally just moving through this experience, showcasing it with you guys, sharing my challenges and my successes along the way. And, you know, you guys find value in it. And I'm grateful to be able to do this work and share it with you. So, you know, we'd love to have you if you have an interest in joining us virtually in Zanzibar. We'd love to have you. We're streaming the event from 9 a.m. to about 2 p.m. Eastern African time. You will have access to the replays as well. You'll learn all about tourism, real estate. I mean, real estate is insane. Tourism has doubled since 2019 in Zanzibar. If you're not traveling to Zanzibar as a tour company, you are missing out on incredible opportunities, not only for yourself, but for your guests. Their lives will be different. They will be transformed. So tourism, exceptional industry to get into. And, you know, we're rolling out our concierge service in 2026. You'll learn more about that. But we'd love to have you join us virtually. The link is in the description below. If you're new to the community overall and you're not on the email list, get on the email list so you can get access to events as we release them. I can understand where you are, what you're looking to do, what you're interested in. We support successful entrepreneurs and investors that are looking to move, travel, do business, and overall just live a better quality of life on the continent of Africa. So welcome to the community. If you found value in this video, please be sure to like it and share it with someone else who would find value in it as well. Until the next time, guys, I'll see you soon.